Right now we're going to be talking about optical devices, specifically lenses. Now, in the diagrams that you see, you'll notice that we don't talk about a planar lens. And a planar lens would just be like something like this bar here that just allows light through. That's the whole point of a lens. And since lenses let light through, instead of reflecting them, a different shape does different things. So a concave lens actually spreads the light apart just a little bit, as you see on the screen over here with the laser. We can see that the light appears to focus at a virtual focal point back here, and it might be easier if we see something with a little more curvature than the one we have here. So let's use one like this. You can see that the lines are actually trying to come to this virtual focal point would be back here, and that therefore concave lenses can produce only virtual images. And these would be your nearsighted glasses, or what you would, people who need glasses to see something that is far away. We're going to always be using a double concave lens, and that's part of how you're going to be able to tell it's a lens, because they're a little bit thicker. Now, next up, we've got the convex lens. So something like this. Whoops, let me show you that in here. So a convex lens is going to focus the light at a focal point, and it might be easier if we have one that's a little more curved so we can see it. There we go. So we've got it coming in, and you can see that it focuses light to a single point. Again, we're going to be using the double convex. So a convex lens focuses the light to a positive focal point. It can produce both real and virtual images. Virtual images are always possible. Real images are only possible if the optical device focuses light. And these are the types of lenses you would use for a magnifying glass if you're using like your folks' reading glasses, or something like, say, a camera lens. As always, we've got two different shapes going on here. Okay. And we can kind of see, it's a little bit hard to see that there, but you can kind of see that if we're talking about converging, the light needs to come together, and that would be the convex lens. You can see that it's starting to come together, and they're less, a little bit more, like they're getting less further apart. Whereas in the concave lens, which would be diverging, in other words, it spreads the light out. It might be a little bit hard to see, but you can see the spacing here versus the spacing in here, which is slightly wider. And so concave lenses are diverging.